G'day one and all, how you all going? Now, I've just done the roof of this. Not that easy. This is the one I've just bought and I'm starting to assembling it now. I've got the roof on, which I'm happy about. Took a while to do. Now, these are the type of screws they give you, these ones here with these heads. So they're very hard to put in. You don't want to make a mistake. I'm using a drill that it's like taking a sledgehammer to a nail. You gotta be very careful. Like some of them can get flush, some are a bit off, they're a bit worn there. It took a while to get all this done. That is perfect. Now the hardest part was doing these bits here, right? Now this one here I couldn't put a what do you call it? I'll show you what I've got here. I borrowed these off the men's shed. Now these clamps help just hold it in there. You put one bit of wood there and one bit of wood there, and you can clamp it up. Now I could do it to these ones fine because they're the same width, right? They're perfect at the top, which is good. This will just sit into there, and these will do up. These will do up to hold the lid in place when there's high winds. So pretty much when I do everything else, we do all that. But this one you can't use here. You notice you got this part here, but there's no even part here. This is like, I think, the back of the hive, because you're going to have an area where you can access the like you can see the honey in that, and access the honey. So that's pretty much it. That took a while today to do it. Once I got the clamps though, that was a lot easier. Getting the clamps. Those clamps down there, securing that bottom part was a lot easier to do than anything else. Once you had the bottom, those secured, I could pretty much do these two up pretty easy because that was even on the top there, you know what I mean, squared on the top. So my next step, this is all going to be varnished yet. I've ordered it online. So that's stage one. So stage two next is going to be building this is where the honey chamber, you could say. This is where all the bees will basically put all the honey, and you'll be able to have these windows where you can see how the bees are going. See, that's the back of it. And that's another panel there that goes onto there. I've got to secure all that. So these will come in handy, these things. And I've got some other things to help. I just needed to put put those brackets onto here. But I'm going to do it all upstairs, get it all built, and we'll see how we go. So far I'm quite happy with it. It's a bit hard to do because, as I said before, I need a better drill. It's like, as I said before, taking a sledgehammer to a tiny little nail you've got to nail in. And you've got to just like like that and try to get it all in, but the end product is going to look good because then you've got that section to do. Then you got to do this. I've got to get glue for here and maybe these joints. This is where the brood frame, the brood frame, brood assembly and stuff like that go into it. This is the bottom, the base of it, which has the legs on. And with the legs I can adjust those to the right height. So I'm going to take my time, build it, get everything perfect, give it a good because I've done some research online and what a lot of beekeepers recommended to use for it. And I'm not going to paint the top, I'm just going to do a lacquer all over it on the outside bits, only on the outside bits. So what I'll do is, this is pretty much ready to go to lacquer. So when I do get it, I'll give this a good coat of it and let that dry. And if I've got the other sections built by the time I've got, then I'll do the same with those before I even consider getting bees and stuff like that. So that would be my last step. Is going to be bees, of course, but I've been no hurry for there because this is how it works. This is the back. You have these handles that turn these frames. You put the tubes into here first of all. When these are all full, you'll see them all capped. You'll also see them from the side here, they'll be capped. After a while, the bee bloke says that let's just take this panel off and go, oh yeah, that's perfect. You know how much, all those going to be capped just by looking at that. But that's going to take a while. But you can check that. There's another panel on the other side. You can do the same thing. And all you do is crank that open. Honey comes out. Once you've done that, you close them up again. The bees will come and clean all that up and get it ready for again. And you just take one of those tubes, got some honey in it, just let the bees clean it themselves. That's pretty much about it. That's the whole thing. So I'm going to keep building this. Not today. I'm going to work up the street now. And then I'm going to look at the next section, how to build that and get all the pieces together and build it. I've got some extra screws over, which is interesting. I've got some extra screws. Now, the bit didn't come in here. Didn't get the end bit, which is on the drill at the moment down there. That didn't come into there. It came in. I'll get to get it from another bag. So, don't worry about taking that off. It's a bit of annoying to take off. And you got other bits. And as before, it's like a Lego set. So I've still got all the wood in here. Now, this is a good thing about this frame. One of the reasons why I got it is because you can level it. That there, oops, this way, sorry. Not very good at doing these things. Once you get all assembled, you can level that. This will go a certain way where once I leveled it, I'll take it out and put it I'll reverse it in the frame, because that way there will stop any air flowing in and out of it. So when I do get bees, I'll only go in the front entrance. Once they got established to that, then I can just reverse it again to allow air to flow. Got a lot of stuff here yet to go read through. So you got all this stuff here too. And I've got to work out these for, don't know if they're just extra ones or not, but everyone's got its own little bag and name for it. They're the panels that go on the side. That's pretty much about it. My first video, having a quick look at the beehive and have a look at it. We'll see how we go. We'll take our time. As I said before, I want to get this done 100%. I can't do much about these because try to tighten them up again with a drill. It just spins it out, but they're secured on there. I'm not only worried about a little bit of lumps there. I can eventually remove these screws and probably put new ones in place and try to get a tighter fit. Maybe. But we'll see if we've got any screws left over. And that's what I might end up doing, because I might just take some of these out and just put them back in. But I don't think I'll need to worry about that. It's a beautiful day today too. I've already got the location outside where I want to put it. I'm just going to probably move some stuff around, and once I get all that established, then I'll be right. So anyway, thank you again for watching. This is what I've been up to. And yeah, I'm not going to be in a hurry to get it done, because I don't want to rush it. I want to get it perfect as much as I can. Each stage done best I can for it. So when the bees move in, they get the perfect little beehive. Oh, you all take it easy, everyone, and have a great day.